Well, let's get more on this now and talk to Amanda Brydon from Save the Children, who joins us now from London. Welcome to TRT World, Amanda. The port of Hodeidah is critical here in understanding this crisis. Why is it so critical?
Thanks for having me on the show tonight. So the port of Hodeidah is absolutely critical because for Yemen, 80 to 90% of the food that Yemeni people rely on is imported, and of the 80 to 90%, 70% is coming through the port of Hodeidah. So it's a critical lifeline, not only for those in Hodeidah city, but for the rest of the country.
Is there any prospect here of mediation on humanitarian grounds to try and get food supplies through to the children affected?
What Save the Children is hoping for, I mean, with our concern about that this could push an extra 1 million children to the brink of famine in already what is the world's largest humanitarian crisis, what we're hoping for and what we've been pushing alongside other organizations is for a political solution to this conflict, that there must be a de-escalation of activities around the city to ensure that that lifeline remains open, that food, fuel and medical supplies, which are critical, are going to continue to get through. Any sort of damage to the port or even temporary closure could have profound humanitarian implications for the population in Yemen.
And what is the international community doing about this?
So what we've seen with the conflict going on for over 3.5 years is that we've got the UN Security Council, who is supportive of the revamped UN Special Envoy's peace process. So while there's been some faltering in peace negotiations, what we really need to see is increased international diplomatic pressure on parties to the conflict to come to the table and negotiate in good faith. But to do that, they also need to be laying down their arms and realizing that there's not a military solution. So what we need to see is really a comprehensive ceasefire. And I think it's only through international pressure and outcry, really putting a spotlight on how Yemeni people are caught in between the crossfire and are bearing the brunt of this really brutal and bloody conflict, that we can bring peace to the table and come to a solution and an agreement.
Amanda Brydon in London, thank you very much.